Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Gentleman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, and what we have here today, bam, that's right, and these are the Tiffany Co. Air Force One collaboration. First things first, I want to say is this is pretty bougie. This is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, I know a lot of people's gonna say from pictures and all that, but once you have these things in hand, you guys can definitely tell the quality on these. It's actually a really nice looking shoe. I'm not the biggest Air Force One guy, but I do like this whole collaboration that Nike's doing with Tiffany. It's the first time they did it. I know a lot of people are thinking like, what about the SB Tiffany's? Technically, this is a SB Diamond collaboration, or the Nike SB Diamond collaboration. Again, it wasn't an official Tiffany & Co. collaboration with Nike, even though this is a really nice one. I've been having these for a long time, and I actually really like this. And I like the Tiffany color that they did, so it's a little confusing, I guess you can say. But overall, this is pretty bougie. I'm not gonna lie, man. They got the little silver on the back here, kind of crazy. Now, this might be like, I wonder if these are gonna be in a lot of people's top 10 sneakers of 2023. You know, I think it might have to be, just because the whole name, the collaboration, of course, and these things did retail at $400. Overall, I think it's because the name and a little bit that silver in the back here, because it's a Tiffany brand. I'm not sure if it's kind of even, it's in the resale. These things are really high right now. They're like in the thousands to like high 900s, so they're pretty much up there, you know. And they didn't make that many pairs. It wasn't like super duper limited, but it was kind of limited to where like it was only on the Tiffany website. Tiffany had some pairs, and also on the sneakers app, and a couple tier zeros here and there. But overall, I would say maybe 50,000 pairs worldwide or something like that. Now, if you guys didn't know what Tiffany brand is, Tiffany brand is a luxury jewelry brand similar to, like, you know, Rolex or, you know, names like that. They were founded in 1837 in New York, Manhattan, on 5th Avenue. That's why these are called the 1937. A lot of silver, you know, picture frames, stuff like that, jewelry, of course. So now with the whole Tiffany brand, my wife is a big fan of these things. My wife's kind of bougie, but my wife is a big fan of this shoe here with the collaboration with Nike. Even a couple of my people that I know, you know, girls, of course, was asking me like, hey, how can I get the Tiffany Air Force? I'm like, I don't even know how to get it myself. So I believe this shoe was made for that whole bougie luxury type of feel to it. You know, it's not just always just streetwear. Now my question is, are these worth the price they're going for? First of all, retail at $400. You know, obviously if they didn't have any resale value, I don't think anybody went crazy for it. But are these worth the resale value at $1,000? In my opinion, not really. You know, I would like to have a pair, but I don't think it's worth $1,000. You know, anyone out there that's spending $1,000 on these things, if you really got it and you really like these things, then yes, of course. But if anyone else out there, you know, other than the name and stuff, I don't know if it's really worth $1,000. Matter of fact, I'm not sure if a lot of shoes are worth $1,000 nowadays. But now what's crazy is the material on this shoe here. It's so buttery that I would actually be kind of afraid to kind of wear it, just in case I mess them up. Because look at this suede here. It's super duper buttery. Like, it's very, very nice, very, very soft. You know, the whole even the leather here on the Nike swoosh is like a different type of leather. All throughout is very luxury. They definitely put some high quality type of materials on these things. But overall, yes, it is hyped. It has to be one of the hyped shoes out there this year. It's probably gonna be, I think it might be my top 10. We'll have to wait and see. You know, overall, I think a lot of people's complaint is that it's a little too plain. You know, it's just black with a little Tiffany swoosh. That's it, you know, and I get that. It is a little plain. We did see the friends and family, which is mainly an all leather, with the entire shoe is that Tiffany color. So that would have been really cool to have for the public. But for just being a basic to the mass public out there, just being all black, I can see the disappointment. Hey, let's just go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? All right. Let's take a quick little 360 of these things, and they're pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, these are pretty nice. The box here, the design on this box here, it looks a little plain, just that Tiffany color with that Nike swoosh. But if you can see up close on the little indentions of the box, you can see it has like little mini, or if the camera can pick it up, but you can see the indentions. It's a logo of the T, and it looks like a swoosh as well. So the collaboration of Nike and Tiffany logo on the upper of the lid. And then the paper is this like old It's like this whole brochure, like magazine type of Tiffany, kind of like ad, you know, where you see where it has all bunch of Tiffany branding in it, and all the like the silver spoon, and of course the rings, the hand, and you see a little bit of that Nike here. So little neat little design that they have for the paper. Let's go ahead with the shoes now. The shoe, like I said, the whole entire shoe is this whole black suede, very buttery. You guys can see the materials as I move it. Got the whole preparation in the toe box, as you guys can see. I have a feeling these will crease pretty crazy right here, so be wary of that. That nice tumbled leather, this soft tumbled leather Nike swoosh in that Tiffany color. The Nike Air logo branding on the back of the heels here, and this is like this nice soft leather material on the back. And of course, a lot of people are going crazy about the silver on the back here. Now, each silver is a little different compared to sizing. The smaller size, you get this smaller silver here, and the bigger sizes have a much bigger silvers. But you guys see, you got the New York 925 Tiffany Code branding onto the silver. Inner side, the Nike swoosh in Tiffany color. Have the leather patch on the laces here, and they have that rope laces, black rope laces, and the tongue is like this satin material tongue. You can see the Tiffany branding onto the top of the tag. With the extra set of laces, comes with 3 extra set of laces. These are more of a flat rope laces. Got the yellow, the white, and that Tiffany blue color. I personally like the rope laces, so I might rock it with the black mainly, or if I were, maybe want to make it pop, get that Tiffany blue. Sock liner inside is that leather sock liner, and then inside the insole you have that leather insole with that shiny chrome Nike Air logo inside. Got that black midsole with the stitching throughout, and you got that Air embossed on the side of the midsole. And then on the bottoms here, you basically have that iconic Air Force One outsole, and you have the 2 Tiffany pods here on the sides, and then Nike embossed branding onto the middle of the shoe here. Got the stars on the toe box and some stars on the heels too as well. For a high luxury expensive shoe like this, you make sure you guys get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. You guys want to make sure you guys protect the soles from getting all nasty and dirty and stuff, and you don't want to get this Tiffany color all dirty on the ground. So make sure you guys get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. You guys have it, man. These are the Tiffany collaboration with Nike Air Force One, black Air Force One. Now, my question is this worth it? I hate that question, because it's worth whatever you want to pay for. I get it. Some people don't want to pay for it, or some people think the price is too high, and I get that. You know, retail for $400, they resell for about over $1,000. Is it really worth the price? And people's gonna say, if it didn't have Tiffany on it, these things are gonna sit on shelves. It's probably true, but you know, everyone always pay for the name. That's with anything. I mean, anything is worth it. It's all about the name. Example, Rolex. Is any watch any worth? It's about the same thing quality wise, but it just had the name Rolex. Probably a bad example, but a lot of things out there is all about the name, and it's what people are willing to pay for. So if you think these things are worth $400 retail, then go get it. And if you think these things are worth $1,000 for the resale, and speaking of the resale price, now these things are really high, especially depending on sizes. These things before the release date, these things were touching like $1,500 to well over that. And now once people start to get pairs from Sneakers app and other stores as well, these things has dropped down to a little bit around about $1,000 to like high 900s or like even 800s. I think the price might hold up just because the whole Tiffany branding. And again, these things retail at $400, so plus tax, you're looking about like $450 to like $440 or something like that. I think they'll stay around the range they're gonna be at. You know, maybe big sizes stay at about $1,000. Some smaller sizes are probably gonna be like high 800s to 900s, around the range. In due time, could these be worth a lot of money? Yeah, it's a first collaboration with Nike and Tiffany. These things weren't like mass produced. I mean, there's a lot of pairs out there, but it was still pretty limited. So I think price probably will hold up and gradually could continue to keep going up. As of right now, in my best sneakers so far in 2023, I'm gonna have to put this on the list. Like, it will probably be up there. Not sure it'll be number 1, but you guys let me know what you guys are gonna think. I think a majority of people are gonna be like, yo, these are not worth it. I don't really care for them. I get that. You know, if you took an L, I say move on to the next shoe. That's all I'll say. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.